Hello everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel, and today we'll be going over lighting and reviewing these newer lights that I use for my YouTube videos and Twitch channel. This video will cover why lighting is important, the type of lighting that you can buy, go over white balance settings, and go over the 4-point lighting system that I use for my Twitch and YouTube channel. So the reason why lighting is important is because it affects how the overall image looks. So basically it makes your image look better overall, and depending on how you use your lighting, it also sets the mood of your scene, and it also makes the subject look flattering. And when it comes to your choices, there's plenty of choices out there. The most common and the cheapest option when it comes to lighting are LED panels. There's so many out in the market at the moment, but however, you need to keep in mind that there are varying degrees in quality. The most notable ones that a lot of people use, or a lot of Twitch streamers use, are made by Elgato, their Key Light and their Key Light Air. There's also other ones like Viltrox and Dazzne that makes video light panels. And the other option when it comes to LED lights are chip on board lighting. These are usually more powerful and take more electricity than LED panels. They also offer a much bigger light source than typical light LED panels, and also have more options when it comes to diffusion. So they produce a more soft and diffuse light because of these modifiers. And unfortunately, they usually cost a bit more than LED panels. Some notable ones are made by Aperture, like the 200D, and the more budget option, the Godox SL series, like the SL60. Now, what I use for my streams is these Neweer LED lights. They're about $50 on Amazon, and it comes in a pack of 2. You can probably find a pack of 3 out there, but I had no luck finding them, and at the time they were only offering the pack of 2. Though these aren't made with the best quality in mind, it gets the job done for what I needed to do. It has a CRI rating of 95 and is daylight balanced at 5600 Kelvin. Now this is what you need to set your white balance to in camera so that you don't get unwanted color cast. Now, setting your camera to auto white balance is good enough, but if you use sunlight in your scenes, then you'd have to manually set the white balance as sunlight changes color temperature throughout the day. Now, I use these newer lights in a 4-point lighting system. I have one panel I use as a key light to illuminate one side of my body, and the other light that I use as a fill light to illuminate the shadows on the other side of my body. I also have LED light strips behind me to act as a background light, and a small LED panel to the side of me to act as a rim light. Though you don't have to use a 4-point lighting system for your YouTube channel or Twitch, I find that it makes your scene a bit more cinematic. I also find that it makes the scene more interesting to look at. Adding a rim light isn't necessary, but does add a bit of separation between you, the subject, and your background. And adding a background light isn't necessary, but it does make your scene pop a bit more. And since these additional lights don't cost as much, this is why I decided to add them. The LED strips behind me can be found on Amazon for about $15, and these tiny light that I use as a rim light can be found on Amazon for around $20. So making your scene more interesting does not have to cost a fortune. And with that, that's all I have for now. Hopefully you guys can see why lighting is a pretty important aspect when it comes to YouTube video making or Twitch streaming. There are Amazon affiliated links down below for the lights that I've mentioned in this video. If you like content like this, I would appreciate it if you liked, comment, and subscribe. And you could also catch me on Twitch at twitch.tv/Jairai. I've changed my schedule and will be streaming from Wednesdays to Sundays from 4 p.m. to 8 p.m. Eastern Time. And that's all. Thanks for watching. Bye.